The end of the 19th century welcomed a new era in architecture, presenting novel problems to today's designers. The Industrial Revolution, alongside improvements in building material, allowed solutions previously impossible to become realistic. This movement foreshadowed a general shift of populations to cities. Urbanization during the Industrial Revolution is exemplified by the city of Chicago. A town of little more than 100 people in 1830 quickly became a city of 1 million residents in 1890. This rapid growth is often associated with good times, which is simply untrue, and is better portrayed in the famous novel by Upton Sinclair's The Jungle. 1871 marked a historic event in Chicago's history, the Great Chicago Fire. The opportunity and demand for designers after the fire attracted many, including one of the most influential men in Chicago's history, Daniel Hudson Burnham. He began his architectural endeavors working as a draftsman at the firm for the designer William LeBaron Jenney. Burnham's individual career really took off when he met John Wellborn Root. Revolutionaries within their profession, Root and Burnham have over 200 buildings to their names and pioneered the idea of a large firm based in sizable projects. Some notable projects include Union Station, the Union Stockyard Gate, the Flatiron Building, the first Marshall Field's department store, and the first 10-story Rookery Building, which became known as the first skyscraper. Burnham's work outside of Chicago on projects included New York, Cleveland, Washington, D.C., Pittsburgh, and Manila. He was assigned the illustrious job of organizing and planning the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition. The success and fame that this fair brought the city did not go unnoticed by its prominent figures. The Commercial Club of Chicago made the decision to plan for the future of the city as well as improve it for all citizens of the time. They selected a reluctant Burnham to draw up what became known as the Plan, a 124-page document outlining his ideas for the future. Downtown Chicago features a lakefront that remains public ground forever open, clear, and free of any buildings or other obstructions. Many museums and public attractions are featured in this area that is truly devoted to the greater good of the public. Land restraints existed, created a traffic issue, and high demand for real estate in a small exclusive area downtown. The implementation of bridges and a much more unified and complete road system greatly expanded the landmass available for construction. Steel as a construction material allowed for the vertical element to be utilized in a dense area. Burnham was highly responsible for the notoriety that Chicago received and the trend it set within architecture around the world. Everyone who has ever visited the city of Chicago would appreciate the road systems and layout of mass transit that serves the city so well. His buildings were some of the most advanced and beautiful of his time, and some still stand today. Beyond improvements to the city alone, Burnham set a trend worldwide for the future of urban planning. Long-term planning became important, and the idea of blending a particular project into a greater whole rose within the values of architects.
People